Hindu philosophy has a cool way of looking at life and death. It's not just about the end of one journey and the beginning of another. It's a continuous cycle that connects everything in the universe. It talks about reincarnation, which is like a big circle of being born, dying, and being born again. This cycle is endless, and each life is an opportunity to learn and grow. This circle isn't random, it follows a rule called karma. Karma is like a cosmic ledger, keeping track of all our actions, good and bad. Karma says that everything you do, think, and even want creates a ripple, like throwing a pebble in a pond, that affects your future lives. These ripples can be positive or negative, shaping our destiny. Think of life as a river, always flowing and changing. The river's path is influenced by the terrain it flows through, just as our lives are influenced by our actions and decisions. Just like the river shapes the land, our actions shape our future lives. Over time, the river carves out a unique path, and so do we with our choices. Reincarnation means death isn't the end. It's just a pause, like a rest in a long song. Each pause gives us a chance to reflect and prepare for the next verse. Our souls are like actors changing clothes, playing different parts in each life. Each role teaches us something new, adding depth to our understanding. We're all in this big cosmic dance, trying different things and learning as we go, until we finally break free from the circle. This dance is a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. This idea, even though it sounds complicated, actually helps us understand where we fit in the universe. It gives us a sense of purpose and direction. This dance of life, death, and rebirth isn't just an idea. It's a really old belief that's been important in Indian spirituality for a very long time. These teachings have been passed down through generations. It helps us understand why we suffer, why our actions matter, and what it means to be human. By contemplating these ideas, we gain insight into our own lives and the lives of others. By learning about reincarnation and karma, we start a journey to understand ourselves and grow spiritually. This journey is filled with challenges, but also with opportunities for growth. This journey, even if it's hard, can lead us to freedom and wisdom. The ultimate goal is to break free from the cycle of reincarnation and achieve enlightenment, where we find true peace and understanding. Reincarnation means your soul can live in different bodies. Depending on your karma, all the good and bad things you've done, you might be reborn as a person, an animal, or even something greater. This isn't a punishment, but just what happens because of your choices. Imagine someone who is greedy and selfish. Their soul, weighed down by bad actions, might be reborn as a scavenger animal. This gives the soul a chance to see what it feels like to be on the receiving end, and to learn kindness. On the other hand, a kind soul might be reborn as a wise person, or even become one with the divine. This journey through different lives shows how strong the soul is, and how it can be both good and bad. It's a journey of change, guided by karma.
Professor Ashok Verman, who knows a lot about old Hindu writings, has an interesting idea about how big reincarnation is. He thinks that human life is just a small part of a much bigger story. Most souls, he says, are living as animals, based on what they did in past lives. Professor Verman, after studying old texts, thinks that for every human soul, there are many, many more living as animals, insects, and even plants. He sees the world as overflowing with life, with souls constantly moving between different bodies.
This idea makes us think differently about how important humans are. It shows us that we're all connected, not separate from nature, but part of its web of life and death. Professor Verman's work, even if some people disagree with it, makes us think about how big reincarnation is and where we fit in.
Old Hindu stories talk about wise people called rishis. These very aware people are said to live in the Himalayas, the highest mountains in the world. From there, they watch over everyone's karma, helping souls on their journeys. The rishis, according to these stories, are very wise and have special powers. They make sure karma works properly. They don't directly change things, but they gently guide souls towards enlightenment.
The Himalayas, so beautiful and mysterious, are a symbol of spiritual goals in Hindu stories. The rishis living there shows that real wisdom isn't found in everyday things, but in searching for something greater. Even though we can't see them, they remind us of a higher power shaping our lives. The belief that wise rishis live in the Himalayas and watch over karma is interesting when we think about what science tells us about mountains.
Geologists say the Himalayas are actually quite young compared to the Earth, much younger than when these wise people supposedly lived.
This difference between spiritual stories and science shows how hard it is to make old beliefs fit with what we know now.
It makes us wonder if the old stories should be taken literally or if they have a deeper meaning.
Maybe the Himalayas, instead of a real place, represent a higher state of mind.
The rishis could then represent the wisdom we find when we become more aware.
This way we can appreciate the spiritual meaning of the old stories while also accepting what science tells us about the world. Section 6. Karma's hidden influence, shaping your future across lives. Karma isn't just about cosmic rewards and punishments. It's more like cause and effect for your soul.
Everything you do, think, and want leaves a mark, shaping your future lives. Think of karma like a giant loom weaving the story of your existence.
What's happening to you now isn't just random. It's the result of choices you've made in this life and past lives.
The hard times and the good times are all part of karma, meant to help you grow and learn.
Understanding karma helps us take responsibility for what we do.
Every choice, big or small, can have effects we don't even realize.
Section 7. The Karmic Tapestry. Why is life unfair? One of the hardest things about karma is understanding why life seems so unfair. It often feels like a puzzle with missing pieces, leaving us questioning the fairness of our circumstances.
Why are some people born lucky while others suffer? How can karma be fair if things are so unequal? These questions have puzzled humanity for centuries, leading to countless debates and philosophies.
The answer is complicated, but it helps to remember that this life is just one part of a much longer story. Our current existence is a single chapter in the vast book of our soul's journey.
Whether you're born lucky or not isn't random. It reflects your past actions and what your soul needs to learn. Each life is a lesson, a step towards spiritual growth and understanding.
Imagine someone born into poverty. This hard life, instead of a punishment, might be a chance for the soul to become stronger and kinder. Adversity can be a powerful teacher, shaping resilience and compassion.
Someone born rich might need to learn how to use their good fortune wisely and be generous. Wealth can be a test of character, challenging one to act with integrity and empathy.
The karmic tapestry, even if it looks uneven, has a purpose, with each life playing a special part in the soul's journey. Every thread, no matter how tangled, contributes to the greater design of our spiritual evolution. Section 8. Karma's Mysteries. Big questions about karma. Karma helps us understand inequality, but it also raises tough questions. How can bad things happen in a world ruled by karma? How can innocent people suffer? These questions have puzzled people for a long time. There are no easy answers. Some say karma affects not just individuals but also families, communities, and even countries. Others say some karmic debts are so big that they take many lifetimes to repay. We may never fully understand karma, but it's good to keep trying. These tough questions encourage us to be more compassionate, more understanding, and more humble about what we don't know. Section 9. A never-ending journey. Finding meaning in reincarnation. Reincarnation and karma, even though they're old ideas, still teach us about being human. They remind us that our actions have consequences, and that our lives are interconnected in ways we might not always see. They encourage us to see life as a journey of learning and growing. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, is a lesson that shapes who we are and who we can become. Each life, with its ups and downs, is a chance to become better people and wake up spiritually. It's about evolving, understanding our purpose, and striving to be more compassionate and wise. This journey isn't about reaching some perfect place. It's about the process, the growth, and the moments of clarity we find along the way. It's about living in the now, realizing we're all connected and doing what's right. Our actions ripple out, affecting others and the world around us. Reincarnation, even if it seems endless, isn't just repeating the same things over and over. It's a spiral of growth, each turn bringing us closer to understanding and enlightenment. It's a chance to understand who we really are, to go beyond our egos, and to see the divine spark inside each of us. This inner light guides us, helping us navigate the complexities of life. This journey of self-discovery, guided by karma and reincarnation, helps us understand why we're here and how everything is connected. It shows us the intricate web of life where every action and every being has a place. It's a journey that continues even after we die, showing how powerful the human spirit is. Our essence, our true self, transcends physical existence, carrying forward the lessons and love we've gathered.